I'm Sarah Clay, and today I'm going to talk about measurements on LinkedIn. So I'm not talking about you measuring your posts and how well they're performing. What I'm talking about today is how LinkedIn measure you. Ooh, yes, they do. LinkedIn measure your performance on LinkedIn to see how well you're doing, which is actually really good because then you can have a look and see where your strengths and your weaknesses are. So it's a brilliant, brilliant measurement. And you can have this measurement pops up whether you're on free or paid. So that's all fine. Now, it's called the Social Selling Index, SSI score. Just be careful how you say that. And it's divided into 4 equal sections. So the first section is establish your professional brand. So what this is all about is how well your brand is showing on LinkedIn. And it's a lot about your profile and your connections, but it's about how you show yourselves to your audience, to your ideal customer. Okay. The second little thing that LinkedIn look at is finding the right people. So this is all about using the search tool, finding people on LinkedIn. So if you've got a low finding the right people score, it perhaps means you need to do more searching or digging around and looking for relevant people to connect with. The third score is engage with insights. So this is partly about how well you engage with industry content. So industry content that's relevant to you. Do you read other people's articles? Do you search around and look for stuff on LinkedIn that's related to your industry? And the fourth one is about engaging. It's about engaging with your audience, your connections, and building and nurturing those relationships. Because what LinkedIn love is when you nurture relationships, actually build proper relationships rather than hi and bye. So your social selling index, I'm going to show you what it looks like. And I'm just going to quickly share my screen with you. And so you can see mine. So here is my SSI dashboard. That's a mouthful. So I have got 76 out of 100. So if my son comes home with 76 out of 100 in his maths test, because he's pretty good at maths, I might be a bit disappointed with that. So how do we know if that's a good score or not? Well, LinkedIn are very, very kind also because they compare you and they show how well other people in your industry and how well other people in your network tend to perform in this score. Now, what's quite interesting here is I work in marketing and advertising, and the average SSI score in my industry is 27%. That's not very good. I mean, it's not terrible, but it's not great. So if you've got an SSI score of around 27%, I would suggest you have a look at what's going wrong and why and how you can get that up and get that better. People in my network, which are, to be fair, a very varied bunch of newbies to LinkedIn and also very, very experienced LinkedIn trainers and experts. So the average is 47%. If you've got an SSI score of 47%, you're doing pretty well, actually, I have to say. So let's dive in a little bit deeper and have a look at what the 4 areas mean and where are my strengths and weaknesses. So building relationships, look at me, I get 100%, 25 out of 25 on the building relationship score, which is absolutely no surprise because that's what I'm about. I'm about building relationships. I think building relationships is so, so important in order to do business with people and, just generally, I think that building relationships is the most fundamental thing that we should be doing on LinkedIn. Next up, my professional brand. So what have I got? 18.6 out of 25. That's kind of 75%, I suppose. That's not bad. There's room for improvement, and I'm not going to reveal, but I know how. I think I know where I can improve that. And finding the right people and engaging with insights are my 2 lowest scores. Finding the right people, I use the search option a lot when I'm working with clients. So my search results are random. So it's possibly why it's not a great score. Maybe I'm not using it enough. So that's a good sort of nudge to me to maybe use that a little bit more. Engaging with insights, yep, I don't read enough industry stuff, so I know I need to do that. So those are my scores. However, 76 out of 100, isn't bad. So I'm quite pleased with that. So dive over to have a look at your SSI score and see where you think you could do better. Where do you find it? Okay, so here it is, linkedin.com/sales/SSI. That's where you find your SSI score. So have a look at it, see what it is. If you want any help with maybe pushing one of the areas up, getting your numbers up, send me a direct message and let's hook up on Zoom. See you later.